Hey guys, Five here with episode number 30 of the West Ham Career Mode. We are coming to the end of season number 2. We are well and truly in a title race, and we could find out today if we win the league or not. Obviously, we are in the race with Arsenal, City and United. There is all a possibility that those 4 teams can win the league, obviously including West Ham. And our run of games to the end of the season, it's a fairly difficult one. We've got Liverpool, we've got Arsenal, we've got City on the final day. What a way to potentially win a Premier League trophy, beating City, Arsenal and Liverpool, the main teams around you, to win it. That'd be pretty incredible. But before that, we have to take on Everton. They're in the relegation zone. They finally slipped down, and it looks like they might be going down to the Championship in this career mode, which is unfortunate for them. But for us, it's an easy opponent, an opponent we should be beating, an opponent we are currently beating 2-0. Tammy Abraham in these past few episodes has been insane. He's kind of just turned it on, and I challenged him to get 25 goals. He's already very close to beating that. I'm going to challenge him to try and get 30 goals by the end of the season. You can see that 22 goals in 27 games. He needs 3 more to beat the first target I set him. 8 more to try and beat the target I've just set him there. And with some of the teams we're playing, he should probably be able to get 30, I reckon. Here against Everton, they did just score what could be a comeback goal, but we're going to just kind of sniff that out straight away as we look to just recycle the ball, keep possession, try and create chances, exactly what we do. First one blocked. Alvarez normally wins those type of headers right back into Tammy, and he can kind of tuck him home. But again, we've got to recycle it, keep it calm, keep it moving, find the space, find the player, find the back of the net. Again, keep it going, keep it recycled, find the back of the net. Tammy Abraham, another goal towards his tally. And we're 3-1 up. We're cruising. This Everton team is actually really easy to break down. They're playing kind of a 3 at the back, where the left and the right midfielder aren't tracking back. So it is literally just their 3 defenders against our striker and our 4 attacking midfielders, as well as Paqueta, who likes to get forward. And he's just scored a screamer in this one. 4-1. Now, the score, 5 goals so far this season for Paqueta. Not quite as many as last season, but he has obviously dropped a lot deeper on the field. 5-1 now. Costa, he is a player who started the season quickly, kind of fell off in the middle. Hopefully, for this final few games, he can pick it back up and be a driving force in us pushing for the league title. Because, I mean, if you've got a striker who's scoring almost 30 goals and an attacking midfielder behind him who's scoring almost 20 goals, you're going to be near the top of the league consistently, which is really good to see. You know, we're 5-1 up. The second half, you know, Everton should have just waved the white flag, let us see it out. Both teams could have rested their players. They could have put some more effort into games they actually saw as winnable. But we are just going to keep scoring goals against them. Willy Gnonto grabs another one. Fatty should be back in the next episode, I do believe. That will be about 2 months as we enter May in the next episode. But here, he's not quite back yet. We will kind of give him the sharpness and all that training features to get him back up to his full sharpness so he can come into the first team straight away. Gnonto scores again, makes it 7-1. I'm just, you know, there's goals happening in the background. I'm just talking, I'm just chatting shit. But we are dominating Everton here. You can see here, look at the back 3. We've already got kind of a 3-on-2 situation. We played across, there's another man open in Sharad Bowen. He puts the ball in the back of the net. He makes it 8-1. You know, we could be on for double digits here because we've still got about 20 minutes left to find 2 goals. And, you know, with the attacking output, the attacking quality that we have, it's more than likely that is going to happen as Tammy turns his man, cuts inside, puts it past the keeper, makes it 9-1. And I will say another thing. They're playing this 3-back with no width. They were also playing like a 64 rated goalkeeper in goal because they sold Virginia and they sold Jordan Pickford. So they literally have no good goalkeeper. So we're kind of bullying this keeper here, unfortunately. But we have a few seconds left to try and make it 10-1. And with Traore chesting it down, volleying it, scoring the goal of the season, scoring the goal of the save so far, he makes it double digits. 10-1 here against Everton. In the run-in for the title, a 10-1 performance is going to give like unlimited boosts to confidence. Like 10 goals in one game against Everton. Incredible. Tammy did score a hat-trick. He is pushing towards that 30-goal mark. You can see here he's already one off the one I set him 3 episodes ago where he was on 17. You know, so he's been incredible, basically, these past kind of 3 episodes. Here is the game against Liverpool. We are... Well, they're actually not in the top 4. They're not actually in the title race. They're a little bit lower than maybe I would have thought, but, you know, that is the way the Premier League goes sometimes. You know, there's so many teams competing for 4 spaces. Some teams are going to have to drop out, and unfortunately for Liverpool this time, it seems like we are the team that has replaced them, and they're a bit angry about it, because Ryan Gravenberch scores against us, I think for like the 3rd time in these 2 seasons. He has been clinical when he's played against us, which is a bit crazy. But yeah, Liverpool, last year we had that incredible little run against them where we played them 3 times in 1 month and we beat them all 3 times. This season, obviously we started the season off, I think it was a 2-2 or a 1-1 draw. So we've had each other's number. Here at the London Stadium, we're 1-0 down, but we are creating a lot of chances. So should we be able to put a goal into the back of the net early doors in this first half, I could see us as favourites to potentially win this one. But Tammy out wide, cuts it inside to Lucas Paqueta, looks for the shot, finds it, saved by his fellow countryman in Alisson. But from the corner, it's going to be played short to Jared Bowen. He finds Willie Gnonto. Gnonto's just going to whip it to the back post, unmarked, just unfazed. Is Tammy Abraham. 25th goal of the season for this man. 2 episodes ago he was on 17. He's just been on fire since, and we are on fire as a team, really. We've slipped up a few times here or there, but we have just kept going forward. And realistically, you know, the pressure has seemingly got to a couple of other teams, because I think I show the league table at the end of this episode. We have seemingly pulled away from a few of the other teams. Obviously, there's still the 2nd place. They're a little bit closer, but 3rd and 4th, it looks like they might have just slightly dropped out of the title race. A little bit more unlikely for them to win it than ourselves, who are probably one of the favourites, and the opposition in Arsenal and Man City. So yeah, this game against Liverpool, probably should have won it with all the chances that we created, but they've got Alisson in goal, who is absolutely insane. One of the best goalkeepers in the game, the best goalkeeper in real life. It's not Emi Martinez, it is Alisson. He wasn't even top 10, I don't think, in that award. But you can see here, 68, 67, 69 and 71. It's close, but we are starting to kind of pull away from 3rd and 4th with the respect to the points. But just drew against Liverpool. We win here today against Arsenal. We have surely got it in our own hands to run away with this one. We have 3 back-to-back away games after this game against Arsenal. Then we have City at home on the final day. Win here and win, I'd say, 2 of those away days, the league should be ours. 100% I said the league should be ours, because we deserve it more. You know, we want it more. We are fighting for it more than these other teams. And here against Arsenal, they are going to go quite attacking in this game. They attack us quite nicely throughout. But early doors, a big flurry of corners results actually in a nice chance for them as they find themselves in the box. Jesus does receive the ball here and he puts it in at the near post past Georgie, but thankfully he was offside. 7 minutes in, could have been 1-0 down. Thank God for the offside flag, and we can just take a deep breath, recompose ourselves, kind of remind ourselves what a win here could do for our title chances, and we just go and play some insane, nice football. Bit of scrappiness, which you love to see. The press here from Tammy is brilliant, and you can probably notice they've got a man that we sold to them in January, Keylor Navas, in net as Tammy. Plays it out to Willie Nonto, cuts back inside, finds Tammy. Tammy can't quite find the back of the net, but Captain Fantastic Jarrod Bowen, he can. He makes it 1-0. He's not been too prolific in the Premier League this season. I don't think he's not even that close, really, to double digits in terms of goals in the Premier League, but he has scored important goals, and he has, I think he's played almost every single game, I would say. Him and Georgie, I'd say, are probably our two most appearanced players. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, him and Georgie, probably. But we are 1-0 up. We are still attacking them. You know, we don't want to settle on a 1-0 lead. We want to add to it. But Trossard, down the byline, cuts it in ties to Odegaard. A great save from Georgie. And they've been doing this throughout. Trying to run down the byline, trying to cut it across and have a basic tap in. Vieira gets the better of Jarrod Bowen here. And they are going to achieve that goal. And Saka, on his weaker right foot, puts the ball into the back of the net. Kind of their version of Jarrod Bowen, I guess. I don't know. He makes it 1-1. And it's all to fight for, once again. Honours even as we fight. We're approaching the half-time whistle. There's time for maybe 1-2 more chances in this one. And it looks like it's going to come Arsenal's way as Trossard goes for a Trivela shot, but a great save from Georgie does deny him. But again, from the corner, they're trying to run down the byline and they're trying to find that cut-back goal. We're going to just win the ball back. Counter-attack. They're kind of a bit stagnant in defence. They're kind of all standing still, ball watching. Tavares has been exposed by Jarrod Bowen. There's a man in the middle. That's how you cut back, boys. And that is how you go back in front in a vital game in a Premier League title race. 2-1 to West Ham. Arsenal cannot deal with us. Even Georgie's dancing on the ball in the second half. But taps over, finds Alvarez. We've had a nice bit of kind of fortune down the right-hand side. Let's try our luck with Willie Nonto against Ben White. As he fights inside to Costa. Costa can't quite get it onside. He would have cut it inside to his weaker right foot there. So I don't really know what he was doing. But we are still getting a lot of joy down these wings. And the wing-backs just can't deal with either Bowen or Nonto or Tierney or Wan-Bissaka. It's whipped in. Costa finds Bowen. Bowen finds the back of the net for his second goal in today's game. And our captain, the man that will lift the Premier League trophy should we win it, puts us at a 2-goal advantage, scores his second goal of the game. You know, he wants this trophy. He's lifted the Carabao Cup already this season. He's been a part in lifting the Conference League in real life. He wants that Premier League title. Now, should we win the Premier League title, I've said it in the previous episode, we will move on from West Ham. We'll look for a new challenge. Maybe in a different league. Maybe we'll stay in the Premier League for one of the teams like Liverpool. Maybe if they don't get top 4, they'll sack Klopp. Maybe we'll look to go there. But, late bit of drama. Arsenal almost got it back from the free kick. They whipped it in. We head it to Traore. There's no catching him. Every single Arsenal player is absolutely shattered. 1-on-1 with Keylor Navas. Adama Traore, one of the signings of the season. 5 million it cost us for that man. He makes it 4-2. Secures the victory. I mean, it was already a victory, but he just added that cherry on top. The win against Arsenal, and the league table is now looking like this. We've pulled away 5 points clear. City slipped up in their game. We have a 5-point gap at the top with 4 games left to play. They slipped up against Palace, of all teams. It's going to be interesting in the next episode, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.